Hey, what's up, guys? This is Nebby here. So, this video is kind of talking about the whole PlayStation status and how it's basically been a whole year now. And when I say it's been a whole year, it's actually been a year where I uploaded a video. I don't think I titled it properly because I don't know which one it was. Where I mentioned that last year I was gonna use that whole year to try to complete every PlayStation Plus game, or at least the games that require online play or the online trophies. Unfortunately, from there to now, things happen. I got a new job, etc. I think I've only gotten like maybe two, probably three platinums, and I don't, I don't think I'm gonna be doing that anytime soon. For the following reason, because obviously back then, I got like new pups I had to be taken care of. My job was just, oh, if you live in LA, there's a special freeway called the 101. That thing is horrible. It's one of the most horrible freeways. Instead of taking 20, 30 minutes, it takes you like an hour plus from on top of the 30 minutes supposed to take. So I would get here home tired, etc. So I wouldn't do anything. I wouldn't even stream. And that's the thing and the issue now is what I'm gonna start doing is just stream the game. I did a whole list. I know what I'm doing. I'm not gonna talk about it here because there's no point. Because if I don't follow through it, I'm just a hypocrite. But what the goal is, hopefully in the next 2 years, I'm gonna go through every PlayStation game that I own that is not on PlayStation Plus and does not require me to play online, or at least the trophies. If there is a game, for example, one of the recent platinums I got was Plants vs Zombies: Garden Warfare. The other two Plants vs Zombies games, I could play them, but if I am required to play online to get those trophies, I'm gonna save them for very last. Other games, I need to play them, I need to finish them, and just hurry up and get done with PlayStation. And by get done with it is this is across all, like, everything. This Nintendo, Xbox. Hopefully I add it. I probably won't. I don't know. You could Google it yourself. There is apparently some lawsuit going on with PlayStation and it's just not PlayStation. Like I said, it's everyone. Where you don't own your games. If you buy the games digitally, you don't own it, and I hate that. It's scary. I've known this for a while, but I'm an idiot sometimes. Hey, look, deluxe edition is much cheaper on digitally. Uh, and if you lose your account gets suspended, etc. Like recently, with Hakum, who is a world record holder. Yes, there are allegations, but there are things it's very hard for him to explain. But at the same time, whether he did do it or not, it's not against PlayStation's terms of service, and your PlayStation's gonna try to make it. Initially, he lost everything. There was a while back when I was younger, they suspended my account because I got hacked and someone bought stuff, or bought games, I should say. And I don't know what they did, but basically, I owed PlayStation money and I had to pay them. I didn't even have access to my game library anymore at that time, and I told them, well, okay, well, I didn't do it. I got hired. You guys it was a phone call. Fortunately, because it was back then, I think it was before the PS4 came out. I didn't record any of it. They admitted, saying that, yeah, like, well, there's, we see that it's not the same IP or whatever, but there's nothing they could do. And, oh, well, yeah, I lost everything. They're not gonna refund me any of the games that I bought. because I initially was just licensing them or renting them, and obviously I can go back and just force myself like, hey, buy the game physically no matter what. But even if I did do that, I'm pretty sure I will still end up buying a bunch of games digitally, because there's a lot of games that only come out digitally and they don't exist in the disc version, so there's nothing to do there. So right now my goal is I'm gonna buy every game that I like and enjoy physically, and if it exists, I'm gonna buy every game I enjoy physically if it exists. So if one day, if PlayStation stops existing, or they take, or that licensed game they lose licensing for it, and they remove it from the store and I can't play it. For example, one I didn't know, or I kind of did but never did research, is Deadpool. Thank God I own that physically, because digitally doesn't exist. And when I bought it for like $10, but because of the Deadpool and Wolverine movie coming out, it skyrocketed back to like if it was brand new, like the used copies. And it was stupid. It's ridiculous. Things like that also happen. There's also some games right now I can't even get because of how ridiculous they are in price. But I'm gonna try to stick to buying the games I like physically. If they require some sort of online play, or I have to be online to play the game, I'm not gonna buy it. And that's where I'm kind of leaning towards right now, what I'm about to talk to. I'm better off paying a subscription for it, or if it's on PC, get it dirt cheap, or literally pirating the game. Because with the whole PlayStation and even Nintendo saying, "Oh, we don't owe the games if we buy them digitally," it's like, okay, if that's the case, then me pirating the game is basically not a crime, and it's not illegal either. So if we don't know the game, then I'm not pirating it off the internet to play it. So there's that. On top of that, even though I am, this is why I was kind of in a hurry to do this, which I'm not gonna do that much editing because I want to show it right now, because my subscription actually ended a year ago. It's because I got it through the Black Friday sale, and right now I'm like, okay, it can't be that expensive, or I'm pretty sure it's gonna drop down. I'm gonna show it up right here right now. So initially these are the prices, and I forgot about the prices because I wasn't really thinking about it. I wasn't too worried. I'm like, oh, they're gonna do a good sale. I don't really see PlayStation cards, like the physical little gift card things, at stores anymore, because back in the day, like in 2015 2016, and I wish I had more money at that time, would have bought like maybe 10 years worth of PlayStation Plus, because I think they were like $30. That was a Black Friday sale back then for Essential, for I guess the younger generation to understand. Now, as you can see, Essential is 12 months is $64. It's not even the respectable $60 that it used to be. It's just $4 more or less, whatever, because it's on sale. And even paying the full $80, the reality is you're not really getting anything extra, no bonuses, nothing. You just have access to play online. Oh, offers equivalent to $5.34 every month. Yeah, it doesn't really change much. And because the original price is what, 80, and then you get an extra, that's original price 135, but the sale is 102, and then the premium, instead of paying 160, you pay 112. That is double the price of Xbox's Game Pass. That is expensive. That is ridiculous. I will not pay that. Not for extra and premium, no, because those are useless to me because I already own a lot of the PlayStation games, and even if I don't have them on PlayStation, I have them on Xbox. So it doesn't benefit me at all. And then for essential, it's just a kick in the balls for me because it's $80. Sorry, I'm not gonna say 64 because it's a Black Friday sale. But if I wanted to, still, I'm paying $4 more than what I could have paid back in the day. Obviously, they only raised the price for the essential, so they could raise the price for extra and premium and say, hey, well, look, extra. If you're gonna buy essential, might as well get extra or premium. And obviously, people who don't want physical or just are moving around, etc., they're always gonna buy digital, and it's gonna suck for them. But they're always gonna end up getting that extra or the premium. But for someone like me, who I could have physical games, so yeah, I won't be won't be getting PlayStation Plus unless if like there's a game that I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna spend this entire month trying to get the trophies for this game. Then I'll pay the plus for it. But other than that, I don't need it and I don't want it. When it comes down to if I ever end up deciding to play on my PlayStation Plus category, maybe, but I'll have to probably buy like 3 months at a time because I know something's gonna happen and I'm not gonna have time for it. So until then, that's what I'm gonna do. Cause right now, let me see if I could do it. Okay, here we are. So by looking at Game Pass Ultimate, it's 20 a month. Uh, whoops, wrong controller. Standard, 15 a month, and then the core, which is just online play, $10 a month. Obviously, it's annoying, but they don't really want to give you the option of the 1 year option for Game Pass Core. But again, you can always go here, do 3 months. Oh, it's $24.99 a quarter. Standard, same thing, for 15 a month, or okay, yeah, there you go. And they have a 14-day trial for $1. Doesn't matter. And then Game Pass Ultimates for 20. I'm not gonna show this part because I'm too lazy to do it. But if you were to go to like a store, a physical store, or even buy it digitally, you could get the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate for 3 months for $50. That's not bad. That's not, good. Or you could get the Ultimate for 1 month for apparently $16.99 compared to the $19.99. I think from what I'm seeing, Xbox is bringing up the price a little bit more because it's basically saying, oh well, if you're lazy to go to the store, well, might as well buy it from us and pay a little extra. Because even the standard core Xbox Game Pass core, they have 3 months for $24.99 or the year for $60. That has not changed, and that's what I'm happy about. And hopefully they never change it, because right now I don't need Ultimate, and Ultimate to me is like PlayStation's premium because I don't have that many games on Xbox. Or if there's a game I want to play, hey, it's on Ultimate at least. Like Black Ops 6. If I want to play Black Ops 6, get Ultimate. And because there's Game Pass is starting to become available everywhere, even PC. And I did say it, PS5 is my last generation. Man, I didn't even buy the new Slim, which is stupid and ridiculous. So there's that. So I'm slowly leaving PlayStation. The only reason I haven't completely left it is because, well, I want to complete my games. I want to go through everything. and whatever games I really like and enjoy that are not online required, I get the physical copy. And if you're still here, you're kind of hear me talk. This is one thing that most people forget. If the game has a Game of the Year edition, I don't know if for the like the PS5s, I haven't seen it, but a lot of the Game of the Year editions, a little bit like back in the day, were like PS3 and PS4. They included the DLC, and I know a lot of people. If you enjoy that game, you could play the DLC. So there's that. Why am I bringing that up? Because sooner or later, if it comes down to it, if it happens, which hopefully it doesn't, if I were to get banned off PlayStation or even Xbox, I will have, if I have the Game of the Year edition, I'll just make a new account, be like, hey, look, at least I own the game and all the DLC. Obviously, I'll be very disappointed, very sad if I were to own the game and I bought the DLC and I lose it. I'll obviously I'll be, sad. Or if something happens to me like what happened to Hakum, which I doubt because I'm not at his level of fame or probably ever be. And if I am, I gotta really take care of these accounts. As long as I don't violate their TOS or whatever, I should be fine. Losing that game is gonna suck. Or for example, Sony. If Sony loses rights to Spider-Man, and in 20 years I want to play Spider-Man on the PS5 with my kids. Oh, I can't download the digital version because it no longer exists. And most likely the physical edition will probably go up to a ridiculous price, like $100 or whatever, or like that one Godzilla game for the PS4, which is apparently $900. It's so stupid, ridiculous, that even the online servers are basically dead. But hey, that's how it is sometimes. So, with that said, the next year or two, I'm just gonna stream. Well, whatever game I do trophy hunting for, I'm gonna make sure it's offline. I will be getting myself the Game Pass core, whatever, to play online because I still want to play online games, even if it's by myself. I just don't want to be paying the essential anymore. And sure, one could say, "Oh, well, you're giving Game Pass core $60 for the year. Might as well just pay the $4 extra with essential." But thanks to websites like G2A, uh, even though sometimes it's rare, they'll probably have a code for essential for very cheap. But compared to Xbox, oh, sorry, I had to take a breather. So basically, website like G2A, you they don't really have those deals anymore, and the deals are usually garbage because they're just taking like maybe $5 of whatever the price is, or the quote unquote Black Friday sale that PlayStation is having, compared to Xbox. Xbox has a lot of obviously websites that you could support or not, whatever your belief is in that, but those sites allow me to get, for example, Xbox Game Pass Core for a whole year for half the price. I could even get Ultimate for cheaper, but sometimes I am better off just buying that in the store because they're cheaper in the store. Just you gotta look around. That's the thing I learned. So in a way, you could say I'm moving to Xbox. I'm gonna become an achievement hunter. But right now, you could say I'm gonna be a little bit of both, but mostly PlayStation because I want to play those games. Even if I don't platinum at this point, my game library of the games I have not played is way too big. If I could switch back over, here's my collection. I have a total of 504 games. 504 games. On Plus, obviously, it's not gonna show me because I have to subscribe, which is stupid. But thankfully, I can just come here. Source, PlayStation Plus. PlayStation Plus alone, I have 255 games. Yeah, that's a lot. And if I were to come back to the source, switch that out, and put these are apparently every single last game I own that is not under PlayStation Plus. 220. That is a lot of games. So these 220, I'm gonna take my next the next year or two to try to finish them. Games like obviously like DC Universe Online right here, as you can see. I'm gonna hold that to the very last because it is free to play, but I don't think it's gonna let me. Because there are some games on PlayStation where even though they're free to play, and that's the other thing, even though they're free to play, I can't play it because I need PlayStation Plus. And on Xbox, if the game's free to play, you play it. It's free to play, and you don't need membership. You don't need to buy core, nothing. And then other games like this one, We Happy Few, I have that on the Xbox. I have it on the PC, and that's my fault. That's on me. Games like Jack and Daxter, I got it because Jack X. I'm never gonna own that one. So, oh well. Gravity Rush, the disc itself is expensive now because the company went down under something. I forgot. Anthem, no one really buys it. And then you have Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Grand Theft Auto 3. I don't own those remastered versions. These are actually like the base, the versions that got removed from the PlayStation Store. So I own Vice City and GTA 3 and San Andreas, the one with the trophies, but it's not the remastered or the re-upgraded version. These are the old versions that if you're watching, you're gonna see. But these no longer exist in the PlayStation Store. Even me trying to find them to download them was a pain, because for some reason when the game came out and then they removed the game, the remastered version, to quote unquote fix it, between that time the 3 games on here, the 3 GTAs, disappeared on me, and I had to look for them. When I came back, thankfully they're in my library, so I own them. So there's that. There's it's not here. I don't know why it's not here. Let me see. Call of Duty Ghost. I bought that game. It's not here. I don't know why it's not showing up. I bought that game. I own that game. But because Activision decided to say, hey, you know what? It's not selling good. Let's delete the base game from existence and force people to buy the Golden Edition. I'll make a different video of that, but basically they screwed me. And I do and I don't own the game at the same time. So yeah. Or games like Hotline Miami. I really like Hotline Miami. But if it gets removed or something happens, that's goodbye forever. Just Cause, Knack, etc. Everything on here. But a lot of these games, I should be done with them easily. Obviously Overwatch and games like Paladin, I doubt I'll be doing anything with them. Payday, oof. As much as I need to see if this is an online only game. I'm pretty sure I could play it on my own or like co-op. If that's the case, that'll be awesome. And I think I own the physical. If I don't, I'm gonna try to get it just to own the physical. Obviously games like Saints Row, Samurai Jack, Tomb Raider. Oh, a lot of games like that. So we'll see. Oh, see, Elder Scrolls Online. I own that game physically, but I don't have that online play, so I can never play it if I don't keep my PlayStation Plus. Games like that, I'm better off just buying on PC now, because PC, free to play, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna stay like that forever. But we'll see. But here's every single last game I am gonna have to go through and play. Obviously, games like Zenless Zone Zero or X Defiant, yeah, who cares? I'm just gonna ignore them. Or if the trophies are unobtainable or they're online, I won't go for those. I'll just do the story and then that's it. That's the end. And I'll never be 100%. And that's a lot of games actually when I think about it. So we'll see how these next year or two goes. I was trying not to make this video too long. I'm gonna make 2 different videos later on. One talking about Hakum, and the other one I forgot about it. But I will be getting Xbox Game Pass Core to play online there. So if you guys are seeing a little bit more or less trophy hunting, or a little mix of trophy and achievement hunting, well, there you go. No point in sticking to one anymore. I do still like the trophies pops. That's why I still like PlayStation compared to Xbox, which they don't have their equivalent to Platinum, which they need to get people to switch over. But none of that. Hopefully you like the video. Subscribe. Sorry for the rambling. Sorry if I chose not to do any editing. I just uploaded like that where I'm just talking. Because most likely that's what you're gonna be you watch this whole entire video. On that, thanks for watching and have a good day, good night, good morning.